Okay, here's the scenario. An officer comes to your door or asks you to come into the police station with him. He's being a little sympathetic. He's trying to be nice. He's your friend. He just wants to get this cleared up, give you a chance to explain yourself, tell your side of the story. Should you ever talk to that officer? Absolutely not.
Officers are trained. I certainly, as a former law enforcement officer, I've received extensive training in how to interview and interrogate individuals and how to get voluntary statements out of individuals. The police are not your friend. They're not there to get your side of the story. They're there to collect evidence. They're there to get ammunition to use against you. If you're at the point where an officer or detective has called you in and asked to talk to you, you're the target of a criminal investigation. It's not a truth-finding or a fact-finding kind of conversation. The officer or the detective wants dirt. They want evidence. They may be missing something that they need to put together so that they can charge you with a crime. And under no circumstances should you ever provide them with any information under that kind of scenario.
There's a great film on the internet. It's a discussion with a 28-year-old or a 20-year-off detective and a law professor. And the law professor asks that detective, have you ever had anybody explain their way out of a crime? And the officer just kind of smiles and shakes his head. Nope. Because even if they can't get that kind of a confession from you, they can get a number of things from you. Place yourself at the scene of the crime. They can get information that links you to whoever it is that's accusing you of something. They can get all kinds of information that doesn't seem extremely important to you at the time, and yet they can. Yet all of a sudden it starts adding up because the officer knows a lot more about what the accusation is than you do, and you need to be careful about the information that you're giving them.
And sometimes, depending on where they're at in the investigation, something as innocuous as, yeah, I know this person, is enough to establish a link to that person that the police need in order to charge you with a crime. It can literally be something that simple that implicates you and leads you down the road to being charged with a crime.
So when that officer says, I just want to hear your side of the story, don't.